welcome back to the Fourth Estate Militia Actual Play. And the grenade goes boom! It's time to turn this enclosed dome of wildlife into chunky salsa. Kennel makes a fluttery friend that tries to kill him. Improv goes all fucking weird with her weird ass fucking cyberware. Horatio contemplates battlefield amputation. And poor Juliet is still moving to a new house and doesn't get to play with us today. It's time to begin episode 38. If I had a MeFeed, I would totally put that on it.
Oh, that was great. It was like when I had that jar of spaghetti sauce and then I dropped it. The soy meatballs went everywhere.
I feel kind of bad. I mean, they all look so soft and furry. I feel kind of bad they all exploded like that.
Improv, no, they don't look alive. They're literally in pieces.
Oh, thank God.
That was rich. If I had a MeFeed, I would totally put that on it.
Yo, if you want, man, you know I'm recording all this, so just let me know if you want it. It's cool.
Oh yeah, I've got my camera. And then he taps on the helmet, but I can't ever get it to work. Oh, and there's one in my gun.
Wait, you mean like you shoot cameras?
Yeah, no, and then he'll send you the feed from his smart gun, and then he spins the AK around so he's pointing at his face.
Oh, go throw up. Don't spin it like that. Yo, I don't like when Drek spins. Alright, just.
Okay. Don't move it back.
Oh, Drek. What would happen if I hurled inside a gas mask? Oh.
It'd be real bad. Like, real bad.
Oh man, that.
Yeah. Let's just try to get done because I'm feeling a little nauseated in my belly. I don't know if maybe I got a leak in this thing and I'm breathing some of that gas, or just let's just get this done. I could use some fresh air.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. You know, they're having a sale this week on breakfast burritos.
All right, Improv and Horatio, I want you guys to pick a number between. Well, Improv, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Okay.
Choose wisely.
Pick one. I want to know.
2.
Horatio, pick
I'll-
either 1 or 3.
I'll take 3.
Okay, Kennel, as you guys begin walking away from this explosion of gore and paste, you see a butterfly. It's not much different from the rest that you've seen. It flies over. It lands on your hand.
Yo, I'm a princess for that mouse company. Look at this thing.
Oh, boy.
No, burn it.
Would you mind making me a soak roll, please?
You saw the movie.
Just 1 second. Let me get my dice pool correct.
No.
Can I apply all of my armor since this is just on my hand, or would you like me to do like just a piecemeal?
Just your armor coat
All right,
or your armor jacket.
and body.
Okay, as you're looking at it, you notice blood is coming out of your hand, though you don't feel anything.
Yo, what the frag? Why am I leaking?
I don't know.
And
Mr. GM, since I have a touch link, the cyberware in there, so I have an enhanced sense of touch.
yes. Yeah, make me a perception check for it then. Yeah, something's bit your hand.
Well, because that annoys me, I am going to slap my other hand on top of it and smash the dreck out of this thing.
Okay, yeah, it just splats. Guts go across your hand. If you end up cleaning it off, you'd see where it bit you, but it bit you several different times, like rapid fire. There are 6 little dots all in your hand that are all bleeding quite a bit.
So with my whole 4 dice in to roll on first aid, I got 1 hit. Do I notice anything special with my knowledge of first aid about the bite?
Yeah, looks like something's in there.
What the frag? Yo, Improv, you got those telescope eyeballs, don't you?
Yeah.
What the frag going on over here? Look at this. And he's going to hold his hand
do I-
out to her.
Do I get my +4 on perception?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Good thing I brought the survival knife. If we have to amputate.
Do you have first aid, Improv?
I have both first aid medicine.
You see that there's something actually in the wound. Like it looks like a little yellow sac is in it, despite the blood kind of pouring out over top of it.
Yo, man, this is just my luck. Yeah, we come in here, we blowing up all these koala bears, and of course I get a splinter in my hand. This is messed up.
Yeah, they look like egg sacs.
Whatever that thing was laid eggs in your hand.
we're gonna have to amputate.
I don't think so.
It's okay. I brought my knife.
What is this? I thought that was just make believe. Yo, Horatio, did you know there are butterflies that can eat a whole man? Good thing I'm a troll. It couldn't handle this.
Oh, does that mean you're gonna turn into one?
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
it'll probably eat its way to your brain and then control you.
Nah, you just messing with me, man. But no butterfly can do that. They gotta turn into a caterpillar first.
Oh, it's gonna make a cocoon around you, and then you're gonna burst forth from that, and then the butterflies will burst from your eyes. I saw it on the trids.
Wait, does that mean I'm gonna grow some wings? Oh man, my jackets ain't gonna fit no more.
After a couple of minutes of you guys standing here, you would all see this kind of all at once. You see at least a dozen of them kind of come fluttering through the trees. They begin making their way towards you. They all look exactly like the previous one.
Uh-oh. And then she look at Horatio. Can you shoot them all? How many are there?
About a dozen of them. Just a swarm of butterflies just kind of picking their way through everything.
We're gonna
Making
start
their way
suppress
towards
fire.
you. Nice and slow.
Ooh.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna suppressive fire them?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
the suppression fire.
Provided they are within 10 meters of the floor, I'm going to throw a flashbang in their direction so that they get caught in the blast.
Okay. Yeah, make me the check. Yeah, they can't dodge that. The things come fluttering around. There's a loud pop, and then Horatio's spraying as the things are making their way towards you. After everything's said and done, the 6-inch butterflies are just kind of gone. They're no longer there. They're no longer picking their way through anything.
I would like to go to the scene of of butterfly carnage, and if I can find just a couple of wings that are semi-intact, I would like to take those as souvenirs.
Yeah, no big deal. It's probably like ones that most of them have like holes through them or something, but you're able to find bits and pieces. I'll be honest, the retro kind of took out like most of the thread I had.
Well, we still have the situation at hand, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yo, since these
Oh, yeah,
things
that's
is
true.
dead, y'all want to get their caterpillars out of my hand or something? Like what I got, like spray some bug spray on this, or
Can I do like a medicine check to pull them out, or what are you gonna want? What's your goal here?
We'll say first aid.
Sure.
Does she
Yeah.
take a knife and dig them out, or?
No. Absolutely not. That's the way people would do it correctly, right? She's gonna look at them, put on her microscope lenses. So when she does that, her eye pupils are gonna look real fucked up because she's changing the pinhole. So it's gonna look all messed up. Her hands are gonna start to morph because she has 2 flex hands. So they're gonna go all fucking weird. She's gonna look around. She's gonna find, there's gonna be like some trash on the ground, like a little bit of metal. She'll take some wire out of her jacket and probably like wrap it in plastic or something, and dig them out carefully, one at a time, using the end of the wire. It's very effective.
Yo, Improv. You sure you don't wanna amputate? That might be the best thing to do in this situation.
The problem is, if I cut off his hand, then until he gets a new one, he can't throw bombs or carry heavy stuff. And I can't carry heavy stuff, and you can carry some heavy stuff, but not as much as him. And I mean, we kind of need that.
Yeah, but he's more than just a beast of burden, right?
No.
Oh.
I would say something, but you're currently digging, baby caterpillars out of my hand, so I'm gonna let this slide.
They all
Back to-
eventually come out.
So, since I am a degenerate drug user, would it be safe to assume that I had a how kids in high school all had the film canister to carry their weed in because they thought if it was in plastic, nobody could smell it? Would it be safe to assume I had something like that with me?
Sure.
I would like to take those eggs that were in my hand, and I'm going to put them inside the little canister and close it up.
Okay. Oh God, that's so awful. Sorry. I don't have many fears in the world, but the whole thing that just happened here is one of them, and it just makes my skin crawl every time I think about it. The butterflies are no longer an issue. As you guys begin making your way further into this jungle bunker, I guess is the best way to describe it, there's a stream that is running through the center. The whole area just kind of opens up. There's thicker growth there. The trees and plants, the roots are thickest through here as they're actually like trying to get into this water.
Now, is this a planned stream running through here, or is this just the side effect of decades of neglect and water just happened to dig a channel?
Make me a farming check.
Hey, I got a
And are
hit.
you willing to take off your gas mask?
No. Yo, Improv, is it cool to
Okay.
breathe this stuff yet?
No.
Oh man,
I'm assuming my atmosphere sensor is telling me this is highly toxic.
Your atmosphere sensor is not telling you anything.
Oh,
Outside of, hey, it's very hot in here and humid.
okay. I think Improv's recommendation would be not to expose yourself to nerve gas. But, you know.
I just, but like, what if I only take a little sniff? Because I don't know if I told you, but I got an olfactory booster, so my olfactories are working better. I can tell so much with just my nose.
You took the antidote patch, right?
Yeah, of course I did.
I mean, chances are you can actually probably resist it because it's only power 6.
It's up to you.
Up to you, man.
Let me think here.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, the problem is I have a logic of 3, so I'm not actually dumb. No, I'll wait till this nerve gas is all done, and then I'll come check it out. It's cool. If I had Thrill Seeker or some kind of compulsion, I would do it, but
This actually does look like it has been intentionally dug out. Since a lot of these roots are actually actively reaching into this, you probably wouldn't be able to see the bottom, but it all does appear to be intentional. Whether like it was intentionally dug through here or what.
okay, but I can tell that it's not just, rainwater has eroded part of a concrete
No.
floor. So, okay.
No, there are no holes in the ceiling. The whole thing appears to be blocked over. Like there's very little natural light that reaches down into here.
Yo, I'm pretty sure they built this little stream in here. Like, yo, what if they got fishes and stuff? Because I heard you can catch them with a stick with some string on it.
Maybe, but, like, we don't really care about that right now.
Mr. GM, approximately how wide is this stream, or is there like a bridge that goes over it?
The stream itself is only about 2 or 3 feet wide. It's pretty easy to step over.
Well, with one hand over the family jewels, I will jump to the other side.
Nothing happens.
Yet. Yo, y'all just gonna stand over there? Or we gonna go find this stuff? I mean, I had a butterfly try to eat my hand. I threw a grenade into a pile of koala bears that were all sleeping. I'm a little on edge right now, just a little bit.
Hey, those koalas had it coming.
They did.
Should have known we were coming and beat it.
Well, yeah, but if they're from Australia, it doesn't mean they have to sleep during the day and they're awake at night because they're on the wrong side of the moon or something.
No.
I could have sworn I read that in what's that? Oh, yo, I was just high. That was that day I took too much of that Asa and I fell in a hole and I woke up upside down. And I don't want to think about that right now. It's cool. It's cool. So, Mr. GM, what do we see as we continue deeper into the dome?
Yeah, as you're progressing through, most of it's just the same. Like you occasionally see like a drop bear here or there laying down, one of the little butterflies that are flopping through. There's not a whole lot. Like you actually come across the stream again and reach the far side.
Dang, we should have
It's
brought
just
a
a-
boat.
Concrete wall. Well, again, you can walk through it. It's only like a foot deep.
Yeah, but in Kennel's mind, it'd be fun to have a boat for this. So, have we seen any of the equipment? Have we seen what looks like what was once a cultivated bed, or perhaps like a vertical hydroponics unit? Anything that would indicate we were near what we're looking for?
Not on the ground.
Yo, I think he wants us to look up.
Okay.
I'm gonna live dangerous.
Well,
I'm gonna look
well,
up.
I mean, it's not so much looking up. It's just you guys just haven't seen anything. You guys just said that you took off through it, crossed the stream twice, and hit a wall.
Have we gone through pretty much every chamber of this place?
No, it's mostly one big room, and you walk through straight down the dead center.
Well,
Yo.
then maybe we should like triangulate this place.
No, this place is like a
Yeah,
dome.
we
It's like a circle. We can't use triangles in here.
Yeah, but I mean, we know where we've been because we have the little map. So we'll just Diablo this and explore the map.
Okay, yeah. So since we're on the other side, I would say let's take a left-hand turn, and we can follow the wall as we curve back, like westy-southy, towards where we were.
Sounds good to me.
I feel like I'm missing something so painfully obvious right now, and it's driving me nuts trying to figure it out.
As you guys reach into the wall, and you said you went left, the dome just kind of leads you around a circle. You just end up following along the stream.
Would you like a searching roll to search this place?
Yeah, go for it. You guys eventually end up circling back around to the door. You continue hearing the stream just kind of just dribble through, and you never see the source of it at all. And you didn't like when you crossed all the way over. And if you continue on around, it's just a circular stream that just constantly seems to be flowing. And as you get to a certain part, you actually see that down here at the bottom, it's actually feeding into a drain of sorts. And as you're coming around the top, there's a slight area where it seems to be bubbling outwards.
Wait a minute. Do y'all think that this place could be like underground or something?
I mean, there could be an aquifer here, right? It's all agriculture here. That makes sense. But I don't think our equipment's going to be underground because we know what that looks like.
And I didn't see a hatch or anything, right?
No, at least not with where you guys are at. Because remember, there's a canopy overhead. There's only so far that you can see. If you've ever looked at pictures of the jungle, you can only see maybe 20 or 30 feet up because there's just a solid layer of leaves over top of you.
Well, I'll send the fly spy up.
Okay. Yeah. As you get up there, you notice that there's a track that kind of just works its way in and out through here. If you continue searching with the fly spy, following the track, it eventually just leads to a hatch that's up above you guys.
Yo, Horatio, let me see that big survival chopper you got, referring to your survival knife. And Mr. Jim, if I wanted to climb up a tree, what would you like me to roll for that? Just a basic climbing check?
Mm-hmm.
Just watch out for them butterflies.
The only difference is I will make sure to put on my crime gloves just in case.
Are you climbing up at where the hatch is at, or just?
I want to get a closer look to the hatch. So in the vicinity of the hatch, it doesn't necessarily have to be right at the hatch.
Okay. Yeah, it's not very difficult. You're a huge guy, and these are fairly large trees, so you're able to just kind of wrap your arms around it and shimmy your way up. And eventually, as you break through the lower canopy, you come face to face with the track that's over top.
If possible, we're using the survival knife I just got from Horatio. I would like to smack away some of the leaves or the thinner branches that might be obscuring any kind of view of it, so that the people down on the ground can see what I'm dealing with. Yo, I found something up here, yos. Can you see it from down there? Does this look familiar to you, Improv?
Let's take a look.
Kennel, can you make me a strength plus body check?
Yes, I can. And that is 6 hits on the strength plus body check.
As you're up there, you said you were trying to wedge open the hatch, right?
No, I wanted to get, I'm using the knife to kind of knock out, to cut any of the branches or leaves that are in the way. I wanted to give Improv a clear view of what we're dealing with so that she could eyeball it and tell us what it is. I mean, if she gives me the okay, I'll wedge it open. I wanted to let her look because she got me kind of paranoid with all the explosive stuff.
No, you're fine. As you begin hacking away at one of the limbs, you feel yourself actually being pulled back and away from the tree. Like something's pulling, just trying to pull you away, but you end up grabbing on, not moving anywhere.
Yo,
it almost feels like you're falling.
This is feeling a little weird up here. Y'all see anything down there? What's going on down there?
I think you're just on the Asia again.
I mean, I'm not noticing anything happening, right? As far as I can tell.
No.
Okay.
I will keep hacking away at this branch just to make sure Improv can get a clear view of the hatch.
You eventually get it clear, and yeah, you can see the hatch, Improv.
Okay.
It just looks like a hatch that the drones that you would be wanting would be going through.
Okay. Is it possible to open the hatch?
Is it person size or is it
rail? You can wedge it open with something.
But I mean, the hatch itself, is it big enough for a person to go inside, or is it?
Kennel wouldn't be able to fit. Improv and Horatio and Juliet would have to crawl through.
Okay. Well, I mean, I trust Horatio to keep me safe. I mean, I can also shoot too. I have my carbine, so
I can go first. It's fine.
Sure.
So you guys are going to climb up?
Yeah.
We did discuss bringing the climbing gear, so I can lower a rope down to you from the climbing gear.
Sure.
Now, do you guys properly belay this off? Or are you just dropping a rope, her grabbing onto it, and you pulling her up?
How high up am I? I should have asked that earlier.
You're about 35 feet off the ground.
Say I wanted to do something really cool because I saw it in a trid, like throw the rope over a branch and she grabs one end of the rope and I grab the other end and I just jump off and like elevator her and Horatio up at the same time. Does that sound like something that an action-packed young Baron's dweller like me could come up with?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right,
You've
listen,
definitely seen that in a trid.
listen up, listen up. Horatio, improv. Hold onto this rope real tight, all right? This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be amazing.
Okay.
Then he kind of looks up there, and it slowly dawns on him what you're going to be doing. And then he clips Improv into it. So if she lets go, she stays hooked.
Sure.
He'll do the same to himself.
I gotta let out the Tarzan yodel, and I will drop down holding onto my end of the rope so that I can rocket them up to the top of the branch.
Hey, Improv and Horatio, please make me a strength plus body check.
Boy.
Oh, you guys are ruining my fun here.
Dude,
So, yeah.
dude, I do not have enough dice for this. I'm not fucking going down to a fall. Fuck that.
It's only
No.
35 feet. Come
No.
on.
Kennel, could you make me a soak roll, I guess? Because you weigh like 700 pounds. Them together weighs like 400 at best. All right, so yeah, you land, your knees hurt. Yeah, you don't seem to be any worse for wear. And as you guys get to the top, right as you're like about to hit the branch, you pull away slightly, but you're able to grab a hold and hold yourself up when you feel Kennel hit the bottom.
Woo!
Oh yeah, sorry, yo. I forgot to tell you. It feels like it's all pushy up there. It's weird.
Oh, okay.
So who's going to wedge open the hatch?
I think Horatio is doing it,
Yeah.
right?
Probably me. First, we look around for anything that's pushy.
Horatio, not far off. It's all probably 10 or 15 meters away. You see 3 animals that are up in the trees with you, staring at you guys very intently.
He will reach into his holster and pull out the machine pistol, and then spray automatic fire at them
Okay.
because he doesn't trust anything alive in this place.
That's probably a good idea. I really wish you guys didn't think of the retro idea. This would have been a really fun encounter because I had a whole bunch of things that were going to happen, but you ruined it.
Players.jpg.
First one goes down. The second one does as well. But right as you're starting to fire for the second one, I need you to make me another strength plus body check. As the thing begins very quickly, like climbing through the trees, running away from you.
I'm just staying down at the bottom, holding the rope so that they don't fall. Hopefully.
Appreciate. Yeah, when you're going to shoot the second time, you feel yourself pulled off of the branch and you fall slightly. But Kennel still has the rope, and you only fall maybe 2 or 3 feet, and you're hanging off. And you shoot him, and you see whatever this is, its back straightens out as it then falls through the canopy.
Having felt that, he's going to point his machine gun and then suppressive fire random portions of the jungle canopy.
Or are you just going to fire until your
He's going to
magazine is out? You fire off. All of you hear like a couple of branches and leaves begin to fall, and a couple of heavier thuds out there. Kill's thing, it looks like a baboon. Its face is bright red and blue with like white framing it. It's got fairly thick canine teeth. Some pretty long claws. Thing would have been nasty if it got a hold of you. It's definitely a meat eater if it wanted to be.
I will just send over DNI that we should have brought bananas, not garlic, to this thing. And
Why?
It's like a monkey thing. It looks like a baboon or something.
I'm sure it'll kill you real dead. It's probably good that we don't. Are there any creatures in Shadowrun that aren't just horrifying?
Horatio, you're able to pull yourself back up, either with Kill's help or yourself. You're able to wedge it open and go crawling through.
The TMP is in front of us the entire time.
It's just a dark little tunnel. It only goes for maybe 10 feet, but before it opens up into a small drone bay of where there's 3 or 4 different ones. There's like a bottom rack of a rail system, and that looks like it has been retracted inside, like where it's actually curved inside. And the rack that was up here is very rusted to the point of like where if any of you really hung onto it, it would probably break and fall. The drones are lined up along the back side, and none of them are moving. and you see a fairly large cyber console in this very dusty room that has vines kind of creeping through some of these hatches.
The drones are all cold.
Yep, none of them are moving.
I'll lower my cell phone first, and then I'll pull out the lighter from my survival kit that's built into my bike racing armor, and light it
Okay.
up so we can get a little better view.
Up underneath you, it looks like there's an old rusted out ladder. It still seems to be fairly solid. Improv, you would know like this would have been used for like maintenance for somebody to come through here and work on the rail system if need be. That you're able to climb down and get to the bottom of all of this stuff.
I bet you could jury rig the rail to repair it, and then they could like just drive themselves out for us.
I could try. But before I do that, I want to secure the software because the drones are something that.
That's the biggest. Yeah,
Mhm.
you guys know that that's like the biggest thing that you need.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, I'll stand watch over Improv while she does her thing.
Yep, she's gonna plug her head into the thing and hopefully not turn out like the Dragonfall decker. We'll see how that works though.
You're gonna have to figure out a way to power this cyber terminal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it all appears to be off.
Is there anything like a wheel around here, or anything that I could fashion into a wheel?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna open up my coat, which has like the hardware toolkit. So I would assume it has like little tools, right? And I'm gonna. Would you say that with some of the tools here, as well as jury rigger being jury rigger, I could potentially fashion a dynamo of some kind, like a kennel to just ride a bike?
You would yeah, you would have to take a couple of the drones off, but there's like a bank of like 7 or 8 of them. Inside there's a couple of like locomotive wheels and tires that you're
Okay.
able to take out, and you'd have to spin them by hand, but no, you could get them to work.
Would I be able to take those and use some of the batteries that we had from the flash pack grenades to also?
Oh yeah, 'cause you
get
guys
rid of them?
amped up the flashbacks. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
we
Yeah.
we had to get the energy to do ultraviolet wavelengths, right?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Jury rigger wins
Yeah,
again.
that would be perfect. Yeah, that would be perfect.
All right.
You would have to deconstruct the ones that you have, but yeah.
Yeah. Improv would just be like, don't bother me while I'm touching on these things, because if I electrocute myself, you're not going to get out of here. Also, you might electrocute yourself, and you'll die a lot faster.
Mm.
And then she's going to do some hardware. Let's see how this works.
There's plenty to get it to work.
So there's this Frankenstein of like a wheel from a drone that has like that's inside another wheel, and there's some wires coming from that to a couple of flash pack batteries that have been torn open. The cells are just kind of sitting there. You can see electricity arcing between them. You really don't want to touch those cells. And then those wires are going to another wire that's wrapped in plastic in order like to actually hold it together, which is then plugging into the cyber terminal. And she kind of points at Kennel and she's like, can you just like spin this wheel, like, inside this other one with your hands and just do that and don't stop?
Well, not if I'm holding this rope. You want me to? If I let go, are you all going to fall?
Yeah, he's still outside.
I meant Horatio. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do it.
I was saying the wrong name.
You're so used to Kennel being the
I think
being the pack mule.
I'm pretty sure what she's trying to say is that we all look the same to her.
Yeah.
I mean, you're both a lot bigger than she is. Okay.
You're not wrong.
Are we able to get just enough juice for this thing to flicker on?
Yeah, you can get it to turn on. It'll work for probably 30 or 40 minutes before everything tears itself apart.
I guess I'll try and find the software.
Yep, it's there. It's one of like 2 programs that's actually loaded up on here.
Okay. Can I grab both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. I will take copy of that. Is there anything else on here, or is that basically it?
No, that's basically it. Like this entire system was literally designed just for this.
Just for that.
Yeah.
Before I check out, I'm going to take about 30 seconds and just do a quick inventory of this program.
Okay. One is for the farming and actually taking care of the trees and the plants and all that, the harvesting type program. There's a second one that, as you're looking through all the files, was likely used to monitor, watch, and study all the animals that were actually in here.
Ooh.
Does it actually have record data with that?
Yeah.
Like historical data?
That's quite a bit of it.
Oh no, but
Yeah.
I'm more interested in turning this into surveillance and predictive software for the camera bulb I'm going to install on the top of the treehouse that watches everybody around us.
Well, remember, I put up that drone, the LDSD-23.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
invisible
right, you
one.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to run that feed through this program to inventory and make sure we know everybody who moves around us. And then when someone we don't know shows up, it immediately gets flagged. That Aaron does this, we can do it too. I'm just going to take a quick look, see if I can maybe make improvements later
Are
on.
you happy with that amount of successes?
You know what? No, I should have pre-edged it. Whatever. I'll reroll. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some improvements and optimizations that you can make to it. Especially if you want to change, if you actually want to change it to work for people.
Yeah.
There's definitely some things that you can do.
Okay. Half of the reason was I wanted to make some small adjustments before you leave, because I want to give a copy of it to the people who live here as well, because we want good relations with them. So we got them their software back. I mean, they're not. I mean, they're not going to have all the drones, but they'll have some parts. They can find some more. The software was the valuable stuff. Drones you can get or build, but the control system is harder to find.
Yeah, you could definitely make some minor adjustments to all of this sort of stuff, especially if you want to leave them the cyber terminal, or at least leave them a copy of the software.
That was the
There's
idea.
a couple of things there's probably a couple of things that would take you an hour or two to get everything out of here, so they could actually use it all. But yeah, there's some stuff that you could do, definitely.
Okay, solid.
Mr. GM, are the issues with the drone rail as it stands now, is it like a mechanical thing, or is it more of just a rust issue right now? I'm trying to think if we can salvage that for our use, if it's just abandon it and we'll make our own.
Ooh, we could have a rail sentry drone at our place to supplement our guards.
Oh god, yeah, that was an idea we had earlier, and we just scrapped it because we had no idea how to make it work. But this, ooh.
Yeah, we can just have rails going around every floor of the building, and just have like a central repository of rail drones that can just fly out. I can start building that. I can do that. It'll be like the Hellhound, but scaled up a lot.
Sorry, I just had this horrible idea of attaching drone arms to the rail, like attach them to the rail drones. So they just have a drone arm, so we actually have like arms just hanging out of the ceiling that can come and get us our drink and bring us stuff. If anybody attacks us, they grab machine guns and start shooting out the window.
I mean, a future job of ours could be to jack a truck of sentry drones. I can reassign them. Oh, also on the roof, I've realized we need to build ballistae and catapults for bombs.
Fun.
But yeah, we got drones, we got the rail, we got the software. The software's the big one. Was there anything else we needed here?
There's two sets of rails. One is in disrepair. The other one's been folded up and will actually, you can just get it and go. The other one will take some work if you want to leave it with the tribe that's here.
I would say we could leave the beat up one here for the tribe. If they want to repair it and utilize it, they're welcome to. But the one that's already disassembled and bundled and ready to go, no, we'll keep that sumbitch for us.
Fair.
Yeah, and that way we can set up our facility. If they want to go to the effort of setting up their own, hey, they've got it all ready to go here.
So how are you guys getting it out?
I think probably we're going to have Horatio lift it down.
Can he just tie a rope to it and lower it down to me?
We have climbing gear, right?
Yeah, well, what I was thinking is the rope that I used to pull you guys up, I just looped it over a branch and I went down one side to pull you up the other. So we have a shitty pulley right there. We could just tie off the drones to the other side and I could lower them by hand down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because if we have climbing gear, we actually have pinions and shit. So I was going to set up like a 3-point pulley system for maximum mechanical advantage.
Well, and then you also have the the wheels that you were using for the dynamo that you could take apart.
That's true.
And use those actually as a pulley. So yeah, you're able to get everything up and moving. And Horatio, if you're wondering, that there are hatches that would lead out. One side's rusted tight and then covered by vines and all sorts of other overgrowth, while another one has collapsed on one end. But yeah, you guys are able to get it out and get everything back outside that you were wanting or needing to use.
Nice.
Oh man, this is good. This is real good. We're gonna be eating like kings pretty soon.
Yo, I mean, this stuff is old, but it all still looks good. I ain't saying that I subscribe to no Farmer Monthly magazine, but I'm just saying that, I've seen some of this stuff in the older issues. I mean, not that I read that direct. I'm all about the dancers and shut up, don't judge me, all right?
If they're anything like the nutrient bars, even if they have an expiration date, they're still good for 10 years after that, right?
Okay.
And like that purple slush, They say you're not supposed to eat it after 24 hours, right? After purchase, but I do all the time, and it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it glows that much after 24 hours.
No, and I mean it's still cold, so we're
Mister-
gonna have to stop. I need another one.
If you need a dialysis machine, man, we can steal you one of those too. Yo. It's cool. If you start, like, if it starts hurting when you pee, just let us know, okay?
I can probably build one.
Oh,
You know, the
it's
tubing might hurt a little bit, but it'll do its job.
it's safe. They say so. They can't lie. There's laws about that.
Mr. GM, for the plants that were growing in the dome, did I see any that were edible plants, or was it mainly just trees, grass, and shrubberies?
You do find some banana trees, some kiwi plants, that sort of stuff.
I will stuff my backpack with any of the fruits that have seeds present in the hopes of possibly cultivating our own soon. And just because I'm a smart man who saw arachnophobia like 16 times in the 90s, I'm going to check to make sure there are no giant spiders hidden inside these things.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, you're they're not hidden inside of it, but like as you're cutting one down, you see I think it's about 1.5 meters sitting on top as you're walking away, like trying to going to drop on you.
I will let out the manliest scream to Horatio. Kill that ocho-legged sumbitch!
He will quick draw his machine pistol.
I was gonna have it jump on Horatio. You suck, Kennel. Wow, you got a 17 on a 17.
Horatio
That's great.
rolled 17 quick draw. Oh no!
Okay, so yeah, you're able to draw it and fire. This thing only has like one dodge, even with SFA.
Oh no,
So
we're
you
doing
fire
single
the-
shots because we don't want to hurt those bananas.
Yeah, so this one thing that was like sitting there, as it drops down like towards Kennel, you shoot it and the center explodes, the legs go flying through the air.
That's it. I'm loading the explosive rounds from now on.
I'm going
Good.
to take a leg as a trophy.
Yeah, as you're walking out, they're standing. What was his name? I forgot to write it down. What was the shaman's name?
I
Did I
do
tell
not
you?
remember.
Or did I forget to?
Oh, he
Sorry.
only had like a simple, like, call me John or Sam, like a very basic.
Yeah, it was John. It was John. John standing there as you guys walk out. He's like, "Oh, is everything good?"
Oh, it's good. We done fumigated that place. Did it?
Hey, what now?
We done fumigated that place. That dome has been cleared.
So
Yeah.
you killed all the creatures there?
Well, no, not all of them, because like this giant spider tried to eat my homeboy Horatio, but I saw it first, and I was like, "Yo, kill this fool right here." And Horatio was like, "I got you," and and Kennel's actually going to pantomime like the quick drawing and the pew, and then look, and he's going to hold up one of the spider legs. Yo, this is only one leg. Look how big this fragger is.
Believe me, I've seen them. There's a reason the shamans are the ones that are allowed to go in there. Honestly, I thought you guys would die. Just being honest.
Ain't nothing that can kill me. Then he pulls out the machine pistol and does the whole like spin it around, toss it into the left hand, does the spin, and then puts it into the holster.
He just kind of shrugs at you. Well, thanks for your help.
Hold on. I have
Huh.
a copy. I have a copy of the agricultural software here for you. Might be useful.
He takes the data chip from you. He's like, "Oh, I actually might be able to do something with this. Thanks. It's a good idea. Is it cool if I keep the comm link that you guys gave me?
Sure.
Things super valuable out here.
If you guys need something, feel free to let me know. I can do a little bit of the magic stuff, not a whole lot, but
Well,
I
like,
know more than what I can actually do, if that makes sense.
if you like get into trouble with another dome and you go to war, you just let us know. Especially if you find some like gold bars in there, you know when you're planting stuff, because we like gold. And there is something else you could do for me.
What's
And
up?
then he kind of leans in. You got any more of that magic powder?
He goes, "Yeah, what do you think? No other dome bothers us. We sell them red mask." And he pulls out like a little pouch. He just kind of sets it in your hand.
I need the visions. I saw the future last time. It's going to be glorious. Just wait.
And he kind of slaps you on the back. He goes, "All right, get out of here."
Kennel's not going to wait. He's going to start going back to the truck and make sure everything is loaded up securely, and make sure to strap down the spider leg, and he'll check out the death spiral butterfly wings that he got. It's been a pretty good day. You know, he's happy with himself, and he'll even take one of the green bananas off the hand because they don't actually turn yellow until you've cut the hand down, and he's going to start eating a green banana.
All right. So yeah, you guys get it loaded up and head back to the treehouse.
Yay!
We did it! We didn't get HMHVV.
Now we have our own food supply.
And with that, we conclude our expedition into the depths of the plastic jungles. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to seeing you next week.